must have been scary. Apologies, my ladies. Tell me, do either of you know much about grapevines? What they do is they seek out other plants to attach themselves to and then graft their shoots together. Allow me to demonstrate. By merging my grapevines with the surrounding flora, I can use all the plants in this area as an extension of my own body. And because the senses of this vegetation are in tune with my own, I'm afraid that running away from me is simply an impossibility. Now, don't look so upset. All I need is a little favor.
When a villain asks you for a favor, all they're going to do is take something from you and then throw you away.
Not everyone in the guild is pure evil. I'm just pragmatic. I have a really large family back home. Every time we have dinner, it feels almost like a war zone. I have a sister who's about your age, who loves pie, and always takes my share. But she's so adorable, I let her get away with it.
Could you do the same for us, then?
I'm sorry if I gave you the wrong impression. The work's a bit seedy, but the pay itself is quite good. If I were to lose my job, my family would starve. This is for my sister. I don't care in the slightest what happens to you two.
Snow in this season.
Naomi, you guys okay?
Junichiro!
Listen to me. In 5 minutes, a train's gonna pass by here. Kunikita and I will take care of these guild guys. You just get on that train. I'll be okay. Just keep running. I had a feeling this might happen. It seems my sources weren't as reliable as I thought.
If I understand his ability correctly, he could use his power to manipulate the roots at the base of this hill, effectively stopping the train. If I can keep him occupied for the next 5 minutes, that should buy enough time for our people to escape.
Kunikita! Let me guess. Your plan is to keep me away from the vegetation so I can't use my powers to stop those girls. If you oversimplify battle strategy, you become easy to predict.
Is that so? I'll have to write that down in my notebook. By that same token, allow me to guess your line of thinking. If you remove my firearm, you remove any means of attack. Topo poetry! If you oversimplify battle strategy, you become easy to predict. You should heed your own words. A secret group from a superpower goes abroad to abduct people.
Those are hurtful words. But as my boss once said, the purpose of the guild isn't to be a force for good. It's to do what needs to be done. Kunikita, behind you!
Does his ability make him immune to bullets?
You're late, Lovecraft. What took you so long?
I was sleeping.
Oh, you.
Sorry.
Junichiro, use your ability to hide! Is this even possible? I've never seen a gift this powerful.
Are we supposed to kill them?
I'm not sure. We can ask for orders after we catch the girls. Let's see where they are.
There it is! Haruno! It's leaving!
All right. That wraps up our story. Let's get out of here before the police show up. There's no point hiding myself with light snow now. What else can I do? I'm borrowing your sister for a bit. What are you going to do with Naomi? She'll be out of my hands, so I couldn't say. If I had to guess, they'll probably torture her.
You'll never get away with this, you bastard!
This is just a job. But I realize that's something you moralists could never understand. Moralists? Huh? A truck? Things could get nasty if we're seen like this.
It's true that the agency has a set of morals. But when it comes to Naomi, it's a different thing altogether. You can talk about justice or morality, but her life means more to me than all of those things combined.
That's strange. Hasn't the driver noticed us by now? No way! Do we look like part of the road to you?
If it was for Naomi, I would gladly burn this world to the ground.
The roots let go. We gotta go, okay? Grab my hand!
How unexpected.
Do you know where they went?
I can't sense them. It seems that they hid themselves.
Damn it. Huh?
Freeze! HQ, we've located the suspects of the reported kidnappings.
Looks like the agency called us in ahead of time. Still no sign of the train yet. Hope they're okay.
The head of the Port Mafia embodies efficiency. You can definitely count on Mr. Mori for a number of things. And that includes taking advantage of our weak spots, especially while we have our guard down.
All right, we should be safe here for now. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say sorry? I should apologize as well. Are you hurt?
Atsushi,
What's up?
there's an urgent errand I need to carry out.
What is it?
I need to use the bathroom! I'm not gonna make it! There's no one else around. You can come out now. Nice to see you, Geen. Have you gotten taller?
How did you know we were watching you this whole time?
Well, I was the one who created all of the Port Mafia's surveillance techniques. So, what do you want from me?
Doesn't this gun tell you what we want?
Seriously? I think you guys could benefit from some better veiled threats. And Geen, could you put that away? It's dangerous.
We didn't come here to take your life. I have a message addressed to you from the boss.
Really? From Mr. Mori? I'm on the edge of my seat.
The message is this.
Dear Dazai, would you like to return to the Port Mafia as an executive?
Wow, that is such a pleasant invitation.
I've looked through your records. Your blood is Port Mafia black, more so than anyone in the country.
What can I say? People change. I mean, take Geen here, for example. I remember when you were only this big. You were such a dainty little lass.
Don't change the subject.
Geen's a girl.
Haruna! Naomi! Are you alright?
We are. I never thought they'd come after the clerks in the office.
At least you're safe now. We're gonna escort you both to the extraction point.
Something doesn't add up here. Why would Ogai allocate his trusted staff for this charade?
It's to protect you.
Protect me from what?
The boss has decided to release Q from his prison.
Oh, I wanted you to meet someone. We got to know each other a little on the train.
What is this? He has razor blades taped to his arm. That would mean even the slightest bump would cut him up.
Wanna play a game?
What stupidity. Do you have any idea what he's unleashed? Q is a walking catastrophe. He'll doom everyone, friend and foe alike.
The Port Mafia achieves its ends by any means necessary.
Do you even know why Q was in prison in the first place? He has the most vile gift of them all. The ability to control people's minds.
Better act fast if you don't want to die.
This must be the enemy's ability. I have to do what I can to protect them.
What can you hope to accomplish? You're not capable of saving anyone.
You're wrong. I'm not the same as before. I'm so much stronger now. Sorry about this.
Q's curse induces hallucinations, causing his enemies to attack those around them indiscriminately. The curse is activated only when Q's doll has been mutilated. However, even when this event is triggered, only a designated receiver is affected. In order to be targeted by Q, that person has to hurt him. You can tell who a receiver is by the bruise-like mark on their body, similar to being grabbed or strangled. You mentioned before that you came here to protect me. Damn it! Listen to me, Atsushi! Look carefully!
Atsushi, please stop.
No way. The only one being manipulated was me? All I wanted to do was to protect everyone.
All of this is your fault. Such is your fate, using your power to inflict harm to those around you.
No, I can change, I swear. I just want to save my friends. Stop it! So then, do you understand who you are now?
Enough! Ability, no longer human!
Your new friends are so fragile, Mr. Dazai. But don't worry, what I really look forward to is breaking you. Remember how you made me suffer? Soon you're gonna feel the pain, Mr. Dazai.
And instead of capturing you next time, I'll just rip your heart out.
Can't wait to play again. See you later.
Come on, get up, Atsushi. It's time to go.
I'm just no good. I should have never been born.
Look at me. Listen to me very closely. I'll give you some advice, like a proper senpai. Don't pity yourself. Once you go down that road, life turns into an endless nightmare. Now then, it appears that the enemy has forced our collective hand on this one. They've played their trump card, so I guess we'll have to follow suit. Another strategy proposal?
Well, you see, yes.
Did you have to write an epic novel about it?
No, I'm sorry. I'll rewrite it.
I'll read it along the way. Where's our next mission site?
It's not safe right now. The Zelda was just destroyed. I'd feel much better if you stayed here, Lord Francis.
Wherever I go is where the home of the guild lies. Am I wrong?
Hello, young one. You alone?
Why are you here?
I agreed to make a little deal with Mr. Dazai. If you find and save my dear Kyoka, I will stay here and wait patiently. What about you, child? Why aren't you with Dazai right now?
That's because he went out to negotiate with a government agent.
Just how long has it been, Dazai? I have to say I was surprised when I received your call.
Ongo! You're looking well? I'm really glad you came out, but be honest with me. Did you really think I'd forgiven your double crossing? I'm just kidding. I bet you left this thing unloaded anyway.
What do you want?
I see. The Gifted Operations Division. They are the strongest of all the gifted organizations. Get them to join your side, and they'll be sure to become the agency's greatest weapon.
If that actually happens, then Kyoka might be able to come back to us soon.
I wonder. Tell me, boy, do you truly believe that with only a few short months of combat training, a girl can murder 35 people at only 14? It's her gift. And for as long as that gift is bound to her soul, her being, she will never escape the darkness, much the same way that I never could. I ask you, look after Kyoka.
Isn't your job to go after gifted crime groups? It was the last time I checked anyway. Someone's having a hard time keeping up.
If it's about the guild, we're aware of their activities.
And yet you guys still let them off the hook.
They applied pressure on a number of political players, and thereby acquired a comparable level of diplomatic immunities. They're practically above the law now. The police don't even have the power to take the guild's members into custody. You need to get out of here, Dazai. Right now. Tell everyone at the agency that their lives are in danger and that they...
Dazai's taking a while. Been waiting long? Such a predictable reaction. How dull. Does he have special combat abilities? He's strong. But if I can take him down, this war is over! That was a really nice kick. I'd say it was worth about 10 grand. However, it doesn't come close to the bounty of 7 billion we've put on you. Not what I'd call a great return. But I wouldn't feel too badly. You have other assets. Now, time to come with me. It's the same thing all over again. I'm right back to where I started.
Hold it.
Kyoka. So then you... 抱きしめて離さずに大事なものだ今僕はここで息をしてる
Dazai,
the Guild begins its nefarious plot that could lead to the destruction of all of Yokohama. I remember a book that I'd read a long time ago once had this to say. I've never regretted any of the things I've done. I've only regretted the things that I didn't do. Next time on Bungo Stray Dogs, episode 20. Though the mind may be wrong. This time, I'm going to protect everyone.
Yo, get the fuck out of my boot camp, kids.
Do him some harm. Got him. I waited for him to kill him, dude. Oh my god. That was so good.
Pleb, these are plebs that play like this.
Oh my god, they're like right behind me.
You go and shoot bad guys.
Oh no. I'm dead.
Oh, messed up.
开水这洗到外头。
交水，交水。
哎。
Anyone you shoot my friend? Let me use. Okay, I'm gonna go there straight. Gonna react. See if I can Kobayashi this one. Kobayashi. Kobayashi. Oh, did you go in? Oh. Oh! Oh, damn, son. Oh!
Oh, nice.
Really? The tree is 145. Hit. Knocked one. Knocked the other one.
疲れるかなあ、山のてっぺん。あ、オッケーオッケー。待ったら撃ちたいな。
止まってね、あれ。止まってるっしょ、ウト。この辺だろ、頭。おお嘘だ。
あ、だった。一発した。左ね。
Situ. Right below, opposite.
Come away.
They're all there. Behind the rock.